You have to be, you know, emotional with this person. When you get around them, you feel like you can tell them anything. You are vulnerable with them. There's that instant connection. You feel like you've known this person from way back, yet actually you're meeting them for the very first time. So, and before you know it, you feel like you can't do without them. You need to be around them all the time. That is my definition of love. And love thrives on trust. When you cannot trust this person, I mean, it tells you all these nice things, but you feel like you can't trust them, then it's not love. It is probably lust, because if you can't trust them, you just feel drawn to them, but you can't trust them. That is not love. Love is trusting. It's vulnerability. It's being emotional. It is growing on you. Yeah. When you care about someone's dreams, their plans, their families, their weird little quirks, like someone has this habit that you've always observed they do, but you really don't care about it. Actually, it becomes enjoyable. You start missing that habit because you love them. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is long suffering. It's so many things. So when you start feeling those things about a person, you know that truly you are in love, and you feel safe around these people. So that is the definition of love. But when it comes to lust, on the other hand, it's physical. Lust is really physical. I know that there are messages that have come in, but I'll address them later. Lust is physical. It's fast. It's urgent. It's like you've got to have everything here, and now I've got to have her. Like if you know the story in the Bible of David's, one of David's sons who wanted his sister to feed him, make food for him. That was purely lust. He just wanted, like I said, lust is urgent. It's physical. It's fast. It's surface level. It's not deep. Yeah. When this person tells you, "I'm sick," I come from this kind of background, you're quickly to brush them off when you get to know the truth about them. So that is the definition of lust, because lust is not patient. It doesn't hang around. It doesn't grow with you. It just wants the good that has been presented at that point in time. And when the dopamine hits, you see someone and want them without even knowing a thing about them. That is lust. Now, here is what Dr. Helen Fisher says. Lust is the craving for sexual gratification. Yeah, you want to be with this person intimately without you even knowing them. So like you saw them and you saw they had nice eyes, and you just want to be with them because you saw they have nice eyes. That is not love. Because what happens if you wake up and she's got red eyes or he's got red eyes? Do you pack and leave? That is lust. Lust is not something that would hang around and wait for you. Now, Dr. Helen again still says that romantic love is the elevation of and obsession of early attachments. Attachment is the calm, comfort, and stability. Yeah? Attachment is the calm, comfort, and stability. Now, sometimes the two are so intertwined that it's confusing. We mistake one for the other, especially early on in a relationship. It is so easy to mistake lust for love. And you actually think you're in love when you're actually just lusting after a person. Probably in Uganda, we have so many kinds of phrases that the girl has got work, the man has got a six pack, What we call work or what a six pack or the man is giving. In other words, he looks striking, he's catchy, he's got the glow up, like they say. Well, that he may have, and you fall for that, but really that's not love. That is what you have seen and your eyes have been drawn to. Let's try a thought exercise. For example, think of the last person you are obsessed with. Yeah? Now ask yourself, were you in love with this person or just obsessed with the feeling they gave you? Because when we meet people, they give us different feelings. I mean, they give off different vibes. Someone can be really talkative and they seem fun, and you're like, goodness, I want to be around this person. Every time I'm around them, I'm laughing. Now you're starting to also mistake certain things for others. But before we go further, let me read some comments. Guys, it's a live chat. Go on and drop your comment and we'll be able to read it. Otherwise, you're welcome. And TJ99 says, but physical touch, like holding your hand, doesn't necessarily mean that there is lust in the relationship. It is true. Physical touch is okay. You know why? Because as love grows, you feel like you want to be with this person, around this person, but it's in a pure sense way. Whether you're intimate with this person or not, it still feels right. But there is this person who doesn't just want to stop at, just holding hands. They want to go an extra mile the very first time they meet you. That is purely lust because love grows on you. And Dina says with just people like that are just stingy. Okay. Dina says modern day relationships without money, then that's lust and vice versa. I wonder why you would say when a relationship there is no money, that is lust. Because money doesn't necessarily make a relationship last. It doesn't. You can have the money because I've known of ladies who have gone out with men who had money, but then at some point they felt lonely, they felt alone, and guess what happened? They walked off out of those relationships. Why? Can we say because the money was there, the love wasn't? The money was there, but there was no love. Sometimes we mistake the comforts that money provides for love. I can buy you presents, give you your all the money that you need, and meet all these other things that you want met. But it doesn't necessarily mean that I love you. I just actually want to get to know you, and once I do, I run off. There is that as well. So let us not be naive as to who we think loves us. But let us be wide awake on such things, guys. I can give you, there is this gentleman who would give this girl presents every single time without even ever saying a word that I love you. I mean, he paid for her trip to Spain, paid her for her trip to the UK, paid for her trip to Germany and South Africa, but he had never said I love you. Now, the last trip she took to South Africa, she just came back and got married moved into this guy's house. But remember, the guy had never said, I love you. Yeah. So when things became sour, he was quick to say, but have I ever told you I loved you? And she was like, but all the things you did were showing me you did love me. Well, I did those things, but I never told you. And I've met quite a number of guys who say, most of the people who have had children for me, I've never told I loved. And they brag about it. Why? Because they've learned that you can use money to get to a girl's heart. And for us girls, we are emotional creatures. You buy for me that car, you buy for me that latest iPhone Pro 16, whatever that their names are. The next thing, I'm telling you I love you, but really I'm loving the money that you're giving me. That is why I can't. There's this lady who said that she spent the night with a man that was so disgusting she wanted to throw up. Yeah. And friends were asking her, so why were you with him? She said, well, he had the money. So there is that mistaking because I hung around you, I loved you. That doesn't necessarily mean I love you. I could say all the right words, but I don't love you. I love what you can do for me or give me. Now, same applies to the men. The men can give you the comforts of life, but when actually they don't love you, they just want to get in your pants, and once that is done, that's it. So we need to be cautious while choosing and making decisions of whether to settle with a person or not. Now, TJ99 says some people are just naturally okay. You finished that one. And Dina says real love ended in 1930s. Remember that the same people that existed then, guys, are here today. Those ones who hurt you at some point are those that hurt, or those who are doing it now. I know right now because we are on a fast pace. Our generation is moving really fast. we tend to think love is not there because now people are dating online. Can you imagine you date someone for 6 years, but you have never seen each other under the guise of the phone broke, I don't have another phone, or I have no Wi-Fi, I cannot, uh, excuse after excuse about love, why you're not showing yourself. Well, that is common, guys, because we have chosen as a generation, this generation that we have, because of the technologies that have made our lives comfortable. You sit behind that computer or behind that phone and become literally anyone. And that person that you're relating with can never know the true you or the real you. So, like I said, Dina said that true love ended in the 1930s. It's still there. It's still there. There's still some nice guys and nice girls out there. We just have to dig deep and find them. And Cedric says, how do you, in your opinion, define lust? In my opinion, like I said before, I said that lust is physical. It is physical, whereby you see this person, the very first thing you think of is getting in bed with them because it is physical. There's this bit about them that excites you. Maybe say they have a big bust, or they have big hips or big bums, or things that are trending right now. In Uganda, we call it work. Yeah. So the moment you see this person, the very first thing you feel